Concerns about mild memory loss.
Hey, good evening. This thing on. Let's do this.
Healthier brain, better life.
$10,000.
Thank you. On we go here. Our category for the next round is Showbiz. Quick look at the puzzle, and then we'll ask Cassidy to spin that wheel. $6.50.
N.
There is one N. I'm afraid you're at the end of the line for the time being. Bradley. Yikes.
Hold on, guys. Just trying to get this just right as usual.
Well, let's start. Don't get nervous yet.
There we go. All right.
Well, let's see. We have 3 T's. So that might complicate your decision. Joyce, as you know, you could turn that 3,000 into 10,000, but if it's a bankrupt back there, you lose it all. Will you take that chance? Are you a gambler? You're a poker player.
I'm a poker player.
Yeah, you gonna do it? Okay, I hope it works out for you. Let's see the 10,000, and it is.
Yeah.
Right down there. There you go. You can't spend any of that, so you need to spin.
Okay.
Yeah, it kind of figures like that. Yeah, what would you like? What's that?
R.
There are 3 R's. Yeah. Wow.
All right, I'm in. How many we got? Nobody yet. All right, let's start it up.
What do you want to do now, Joyce?
By vowel.
Okay.
E.
Let's see. 2 E's.
Bring this over a little bit, maybe.
An A.
And
A little
2
straighter.
A's. Yep.
There. All right, I think we got it. Online.
6.50.
D.
Yeah. 1 D. And
Oh, I
there's
gotta turn
a
TV
U,
down.
yes.
This is so hard.
And there's an O. Yes. $6.50.
L.
Yeah, 1 L. Doing just fine. You have $3,300. You can buy a vowel, spin the wheel, try to solve it. What do you want to do, Joyce?
Find I.
That's the last of the vowels. It's up there somewhere. Actually, 4 of them. Oh, my. What letter would you like?
S.
4 S's. Pick up the $1 million. We don't want to see the bankrupts. Turn it around. There you go.
Oh, this way.
Yeah, that's much better. Okay, put it. Just toss it down there. All right, spin or solve.
All right, what we got here? Driver.
No,
No viewers yet. I love it. What am I doing here? Equipment.
What's that? I'm sorry.
H.
Yeah, 1 H.
Oh, I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, I want different clubs.
600.
P.
Yeah, there's a P. I know. We all feel rotten about it. Just pretend it's there.
Move this over here.
Cassidy, it's your turn.
F.
Yeah, there's an F.
I like the song.
Okay.
This film was inspired by a true story.
Yeah, that's it. Well, after all that, we end up giving away $900, but we have $1,000 minimum. $4,650. The good news is it's and we'll be back to play some more after this. How's the truck?
I need to put the light on. How's that gonna help it? That help? I think that helps. Let me turn this one off. Good evening, everybody. Let me bring my... Oh, shit. This isn't even low enough, is it? Hold on. There. I think I got it now.
Having the generator, I felt secure that if there was a power outage, I didn't have to worry about it. That the heat in the home, there wouldn't be busted pipes.
When an outage occurs, your Generac home standby generator automatically powers on, so your home goes on without disruption. You and your family.
Good evening, first couple of viewers. Sorry about the low res. I'm in high res. The game is on a camera. We're going old school here until my video card gets in. But I'm playing and it's almost watchable, as you can see.
Generac generators run on your home's existing natural gas or propane.
So leave comments. And thanks for joining me. This is not so great, I know. When I wasn't either. Need to hit that.
For the purpose of generating power, Generac is the #1 manufacturer of home standby generators in the world. 8 out of 10 home generators are Generac, with thousands of satisfied customers.
Very good product.
That's kind of working. A little better than last night. Worked good this afternoon.
Start at just $26.99. Call now to schedule your free in-home assessment with one of Generac's authorized dealers. The call is free, the assessment is free, and there's no obligation to buy. Act now, and you'll receive a free 7-year warranty with your purchase, an $895 value. Call now, so the next time there's a power outage, your home powers up. Power your life with Generac. Call or go online to schedule your free in-home assessment today. Call now to power your life.
Prize back. It's prize puzzle time. Places. That's the category. There's the puzzle, and there's the sound. And there's the sound. $6.50.
S.
2 S's.
I'd like to buy a vowel.
You got it.
A.
There is an A.
I'd like to buy another vowel. E.
That we don't have. Sorry, Joyce. Let's see. 1 N. Yeah.
Buy a vowel. I.
Well, that is a vowel. There is one. Yeah. 9 onion.
G.
Yes. 1 G.
Play an O.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, what a mess. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Thank you for joining me, first viewer. Only viewer. Yes, times are tough. Bad hardware all over the place. Ooh, 3,500.
$100.
L.
2 L's. 9,000.
Sparkling pools.
Joyce, you know it. If not, spin the wheel again.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Sparkling pool.
There you go.
Pat kind of talked her into solving it because she bankrupted with like a whole bunch of money last round.
It's tough out here. It's harder than it looks. I'll tell you that. $9,150 that round. You're up
Hope you're having a good evening out. Oh shit.
to Puerto Rico.
What just happened to the focus? There we go. What's up, Heisenberg? Do not mind my setup. I got it working again. Oh, you're over there. That's right. Old softball shirt for you tonight. Old number 7 in the house. Hope it doesn't look too bad. This is old school, low tech, but in HD kinda. And no game sounds either, which totally sucks. It's messing me up. Angle that a little more.
We have no playing. We'll come back.
There we go. There.
As a doctor, I recommend topical pain relievers first, like Salonpas Patch Large. It's powerful, yet non-addictive, and gentle on the body.
Usually I'm standing like over here, facing the TV over there. TV is right here to my right. So I'm just 45 degrees off right now, that's all.
Council of Dads, new tonight on NBC.
Oh, and I lost you. Is it that bad? Is it really that bad?
Weaponized and ready tomorrow. We are to go to Smith's. We go right now.
arts education accessible to the greater community, consider becoming a member and bring the arts to everyone in the Adirondack Coast region. For more information about membership or about becoming a member, please visit strandcenter.org.
Twist, Twitch. Bedrock, Twitch. I thought it was Bedrock Twist, but whatever.
Check out the all-new Bob Mackie collection designed exclusively for Wheel of Fortune, including this gorgeous kimono. Go to shopwheeloffortune.com.
Ah, I hit the freaking tree.
All right, we'll do a triple toss-up here. Tonight, the category is character.
I just chipped that in again. Oh, it's there.
Wicked Witch of the West.
Yeah, there you go.
Ooh, very good. That means it's gonna be Wizard of Oz characters.
There you go. Very trivia for you. Here comes puzzle number 2. Cassidy.
Freddy Cougar. Krueger.
Everybody else now?
Oh,
Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We had to go with the first thing you said.
busted by the mispronunciation of Krueger. Bride of Frankenstein.
Yes, Bradley.
Bride of Frankenstein.
I like this just like that. What are you doing is the category for this next round, and
Whoop, sorry guys.
Let me spin. Then I'll ask you to give me a letter.
I got to occasionally straighten out the camera.
$1,700 apiece. Again, what are you doing is the category. Bradley, we start with you. Let's have a look.
N.
3 N's. $5,100. It's very early, but we'll give you 3 seconds.
G.
One G. Well, no, we just one letter at a time. We got 3 seconds, right? Solid. Cassidy.
R.
1 R.
This is hard.
Time starts.
It's 11, the last word's how many letters? 6, 12 letters.
Bradley.
T.
1 T. Joyce.
S.
1 S.
This is fucking hard. Something Shun or TN. Oh my god.
Staring at Cassidy.
B.
2 B's.
Ooh, I think she might have this. Having a conversation.
Having a conversation.
You the clever one. Nice going. So, that's $5,100, and that means you end up with $9,750. Congratulations.
There we go. Hey, 27, not bad. Not bad on a small TV, and I play like crap on it.
Have a happy 4th of July. Nice to have you. Hi, Joyce. You having fun so far? That's what I thought. $19,365. Here comes the bonus round, but first you pick a category. Thing, fun and games, and food and drink.
Food and drink.
That's what I'm thinking.
Introducing new Voltaren Arthritis Pain Gel, the first and only full prescription strength non-steroidal anti-inflammatory gel available over the counter. New Voltaren is powerful arthritis pain relief in a gel. Voltaren, the joy of movement. To America's frontline responders, thank you. Tide Cleaners is offering free laundry services to the family. Visit
Get on. Woo, just enough.
I've always loved seeing what's next. I'm still going for my
Miss
best,
fuck.
even though I'm living a higher risk.
So bad. Welcome to the crappy setup, first viewer again. First viewer. Let me straighten that for you.
Eloquist is proven to reduce stroke risk better than warfarin. Plus has
There, Alright, it's about the best I can get it right now. A little closer. There. There you go. And there they're gone. Told you it was low res. Sorry about that. Under construction, under destruction. No game sound either, sorry.
Xfinity has you covered with reliably fast speeds, the most in-home Wi-Fi coverage, and advanced security included. Plus, access all your streaming apps in one place, including Peacock. And now you can get up and running quickly with contactless equipment broadband. Now that's simple, easy, awesome. Get started with Xfinity for $49.99 a month for 12 months with no contract required.
Can I lower this a little, maybe?
Click or call today.
I gotta make it taller.
My daughter Kristen, my favorite daughter, I'm supposed to say. She's my only daughter.
Oh,
But even if you had more, she'd probably still be there. Yeah, exactly. All right, let's spin the wheel.
Hang on.
19,000 pull.
try that. A little better. Sorry about that, guys, or whoever's watching. Oh, wait. But you can play Wheel of Fortune with me. Hold on. It's the bonus puzzle. Hold on. Food and drink. Look. There you go. How you like me now? Food and drink.
D,
Delicious.
C,
It's delicious something.
That's right. It will be your vowel. We need one more consonant.
M.
Delicious what? Peas? Can't be peas.
Well, this is interesting.
Yeah.
You probably have one figured out. The question is whether one or the other. Now, there's a use letter for it. You can use it. You can. 10
Delicious.
seconds. Food and drink. Good luck.
Oh my god.
Delicious.
Oats.
Delicious.
Figs. You say figs?
Ridiculously close.
I got it! Oh, I had it! I said figs! I had it! I got it! No way!
Sorry, that was tough. You had nothing to work with that last round.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Yes, that's what's good about this setup. I can flip over to the TV that I'm watching. I never watch. That's my Golden Tee TV. I just did that on.
Have you signed up for our cool newsletters? They're full of interesting stuff.
Like chances to win.
Ah.
Games
Clips from the show.
and surprise messages from them.
Sign up now on wheeloffortune.com.
What do you think about this message here?
Needs more vowels.
They're so expensive.
Happy Halloween, everyone.
A good one and a safe one. You know what happened?
Oh, it's a rerun. Happy Halloween.
I was walking around the
Oh, that's why I was. Oh, fuck.
myself in the mirror. And I know I'm
Why am I watching rerun? Oh, because Jeopardy was new. That's why. It is, I don't know what to watch.
don't have to act
Hold on. I gotta put some news on here.
Removed from the house.
I don't want that. I want. Oh, Justice Channel? No.
.com/redacted tonight or the portable TV app. Also, you can check out my free stand-up comedy special taped live in Los Angeles at leecampamerican.com. Good night. Keep fighting.
Sorry about the no sound on the T. Everything's broken. I'm glad I got this much going.
My son needs this drug. My husband doesn't cost
This is like the only commercial on Archie America. It's Good RX.
Can you tell me how much this will be? 67. 3. Wait, have you heard about GoodRx? GoodRx finds free coupon stamp. You save up to 80%.
Detroit's largest businesses, including General Motors CEO Mary Barra, now coming together to pledge that they will push for action.
We will stand up against injustice, and that means taking the risk of expressing unpopular opinions
you, because complacency and complicity sit in the shadow of silence.
It's a dramatic change in predominantly white corporate America, but for some, the outpouring of support for protests rings hollow. Democratic Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez blasting companies for releasing bland statements with a hashtag, tweeting, "Your statement should include your org's internal commitments to change." Activists also panning this statement from the National Football League, which they noted failed to mention policing or racism at all. And it comes 4 years after NFL quarterback Colin Kaepernick's protest against police brutality prompted a threat from the league to punish players who knelt during the national anthem. Today, something has changed, and for the companies like Ben & Jerry's that have long spoken out,
shit.
it's overdue.
Typically what companies do is use that power to advance their own narrow self-interest.
Didn't hit it. What's up, viewers? How you doing? Good evening. Welcome to some low-res golf, but you can actually see it, so it's not terrible. I got it a little better today. I got the camera right in front of me, but it's not blocking my view.
Good evening, President's Day. In cities across this country, people are in the streets, the vast majority peacefully protesting both George Floyd's murder by four now fired-in-charge Minneapolis police officers and the systematic racism and police conduct that has hurt generations of black Americans.
Is that Park Avenue in New York?
In other demonstrations today, we saw a gathering dedicated to honoring Mr. Floyd's memory and grieving his loss, the first of several. The one today in the city where he died, and there's people in the Twin Cities and all over the world mourned the three officers charged yesterday with complicity as Officer Derek Chauvin kept his knee on Mr. Floyd's neck. While Mr. Floyd's life drained away, they made their first court appearances. More on all that tonight, the memorial, the demonstrations that again have been so calm that curfews have ended tonight in Los Angeles County and Washington, D.C.
Oh, thank you, Heisenberg. I appreciate it. I don't have my... Oh! I have a good rant today. Okay, so... This is pretty good, I guess. So I went to go. I wrote my partner Amy a letter because she's stuck where she is in Washington right now, but she's doing a good thing for herself. So I wrote her a letter. I go up to my mailbox up the corner to mail it. Now it's one of those multiple box units, and I have a little cutout slot in the upper left box in the group. It's got an angle slot going in. I got some extra in the envelope, and I can't get the envelope through the slot. All right, go ahead. I'll check the mailbox on the way down the road because I wanted to walk down to hang out at. I wanted to walk down the road and hang out at the creek, right? So I see the next mailbox 2 blocks down. Both this mailbox, it's a multiple box unit, and both ones have blanks over it, so you can't use the mailbox part. You can't send a letter out in that mailbox. So I walk down to the creek, and I'm hanging out on a little 1-lane bridge over the creek, you know, at the end of my road, Creek Farm Road. All of a sudden, I see a fucking mail truck, the mail delivery guy. The substitute mailman's coming down to the end of the road and going over the bridge. So I pulled a letter out and I wave him down. I was like, hey, I live on 3rd Street. I just tried mailing this and it won't fit in the box. Can you take it? I go, it's in less than an ounce. And he goes, looks at it, yeah. Like, thank you, boss. Then I was talking to him for a minute. That's where they caught the kid last week that killed himself down the road here. The guy that they're looking for shooting somebody. He went down the road over here and shot himself when the cops got close to him. But not when I was there. I love my creek spot. So I want to thank the mailman for hooking me up.
On at least $750,000 in bail. Police here have released highly redacted personnel records on the 4 officers, including a 2007 incident where Derek Chauvin, now charged with second-degree murder, was reprimanded after claims he needlessly removed a woman
but
from her car.
That worked good though. It worked out really good. So she got the letter. The letter's already on the way to her. I am psyched. Thank you, mailman.
And there are new details from a friend who was in the car with Floyd during the arrest. Maurice Lester Hall telling the New York
He was like, you got a good spot right here.
He was not resisting in no form or way. I could hear him pleading, please.
Yeah, right. Don't worry about that, man. Just ask me. I can tell you almost everything. Just ask me. I've been playing this game for 18 years. I'm looking at the wrong fucking camera again. It'll be 18 years, I think, in September I've been playing this.
Sacramento.
Hit shots like that. That's what you want to do right there. You got to cut the ball a little, hit shots like that. And when my video card comes in, I'm gonna take my deck apart on camera. Yeah, so I want to give a shout out to my mailman. The substitute mailman's fucking awesome. And I'm like, he's like, I gotta get going. I'm like, you hourly? Are you hourly or salary? He's like, oh, I'm hourly. I go, well, hang out a couple extra seconds. You know, if you're hourly, hang out, dude. So yeah, but I don't think this is working yet. No, I don't have the Bluetooth working with it tonight. But my laptop's working. This is working. I have the camera on a selfie stick pointing at the screen, through a milk crate, on top of a little table. That's how we're rolling today. That's kind of how I used to roll when I first started streaming off my iPad. Yeah, I'm so bad at this.
Justice and author of Race, Law, and American Society 607 present. Laura, I'm wondering what you made of the memorials that we saw today.
Still not bad though.
Really beginning. The funeral actually in Houston is going to be on Tuesday.
The camera's forcing me not to follow through hard, which is good. That's good for my shoulder actually. Too far out? Ah! Damn it. So I had it.
From Attorney General Keith Ellison, former President Barack Obama, to what he's saying today about a holistic approach.
Oh, the hole in one, the bank shot, that was awesome, dude. Gotta call that bank shot.
Very powerful, very compelling.
So you had a nice walk today. Oh shit, that wasn't good.
Atmosphere and feelings of the nation.
That took a happy bounce.
Criminal justice reform, police reform. I mean, there's obviously a lot of different ways.
Except I can't see my club and I pulled back way too far. Not too bad. I gotta play an invite tonight too. I might play it next game. I lost the invite earlier, 28-26. I got the old farts invite on Jamaica. Maybe I'll play that next. Yeah, I'll play the invite next. I got one of you here. You get to, dude, you're like my only viewer. So, and every once in a while, if something interesting is on TV, I'll spin the camera over to the TV. I was actually doing that this afternoon during the news. He's had a couple of good games. 22 on Glacier.
Saying, and when you read the criminal complaint, one of the officers, the officer who I guess was one of the new officers, is the one who actually raised the point that Mr. Floyd is in distress and should he perhaps be put over on his side, and it's Officer Chauvin who says, you know, no, he's staying exactly where he is.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, we know that. So I guess the officer that fucking killed him was a senior officer, so my conjecture about that might have been accurate today, that he was the senior officer and being in charge.
Second-degree murder by Officer Chauvin, that the idea that a 19-year veteran did not have the experience or requisite level of humanity to be able to know that somebody was dying underneath him.
Thank you. I know. I don't want to put it on the other platforms right now just because it's so bad. I mean, YouTube... This is how I first started streaming. It was exactly like this kind of. I had a camera set up over here so you can see the deck. You can see the deck and the screen of my TV, my big TV right here. This guy right here. So you can see this guy right here, my 38-inch. Check out the marquee above it if you can see it. If I do it fast, you can see the marquee.
And the fundamental thing in training the press was talking about as well is every officer knows that you can only use the level of force needed to repel the force. Lethal force can only be used to repel lethal force, not when there is not even active resistance and somebody is unresponsive below you, below the knee that you are placing on the person's neck.
Hey, I appreciate 100% of my attendance is right there. Right there, looking at you, Heisenberg, my brother.
And now the criminal prosecution.
Professor, I mean,
And I'm just surprised I got this working somewhat reasonably decent enough.
Reform at all levels, I mean, not just the criminal justice system, but let's focus on the criminal justice system.
Thank you, R. Yeah, we're getting better. This is still temporary. I have my camera on a stick over here.
The capabilities of, I mean,
I have a camera sickle, I guess. Camera on a stick. I'm not eating it.
A first step.
And if anything happens interesting on the news tonight, I'll flip the camera over to there.
Criminal liability. One of the first steps is to take the amount of discretion the prosecutor.
Yeah, I just got to aim this a little better. It gets a little out of whack sometimes.
The civilian crime that's committed by a law enforcement officer.
Well, I have 3 now. I actually have 4 now, Heisenberg. You the wife? Oh, the wife is watching on a separate screen. That's awesome. So all 3 are right here. So I know who's watching. Yeah, it's all right, man. It's not great. I have no game sound still, so I gotta talk even more. Maybe my voice can heal. No, I have no game sound. And I gotta play an invite, so I might as well play some warm-ups, right? Bounce up. Bounce in the water. Still same bad golf, though, here and there.
Gloria Brand Marshall, Laura Coates, thank you. I'm sorry, Laura, can you say something?
I was going to say, there certainly is reform there, but it has to be even more expansive about qualified immunity, with the Supreme Court wanting to review it. It has to be about reinforcing the rolled back consent decrees that former Attorney General Jeff Sessions pulled back in his last act in office before he was let go, shall we say.
The only thing is I get it on an angle sometimes. I got to slide this around. Try to get it straight. And hey, there it is. Look, there's the laptop. There's the laptop sending this out. There's your setup right there. And look, if I go like this, it's me. Hello. So yes, it's a camera on a stick. We'll lean it back a little. Or I can make it a little taller. Gotta make it taller from the bottom nut. That's the one thing I screwed up. There we go. That's pretty straight. There. There you go. So the camera's got a 360-degree range. Right? Isn't that cool? Hey, look. It's fucking Anderson Cooper and my Golden Tee marquee above it. So there you go. There you go. That's no tripod. I don't have one. And I don't have a table tall enough to stand it on. Selfie stick threaded through I got a selfie stick threaded through a milk crate on top of a little table. This is kind of how I used to broadcast originally. When I first started broadcasting, I was using my iPad to my right, looking this way, so you could see the ball, me hitting it, and you could see the screen. It's on a monopod. How's that? Monopod.
There are mental behavioral health issues, so training is important, especially de-escalation training.
As you can see, it gets bounced around a little, but it's all right. You know what? It's working. And this is going to be in the water. Ah! Almost made it.
It begins with training, and not just training in general. That can be generic.
I used to have a dollar store tripod and it worked great. But you know what? This is the piece of the selfie. This is from the selfie stick, to hold your phone in. I just took that off and my camera threaded. It's the same thread on the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. Same threading on the bottom right there. So it's like a standard thing for your tripod. Yeah, and it worked. And so I can't. So I got a camera on a stick, man, and it works.
There's a growing movement of defund
It's almost in my way, but not quite. I mean, it's in front of me every shot. It's just out of range. It's just out of range of the camera that you're watching me on. Ah. But I pulled the collar out of my camera trying to tip it. I didn't pick it up to tip it. I wasn't smart enough, see? And now I gotta glue the collar back in. Cause I can just go like this and tip it up and re-tilt it. I can probably do that and even make it better.
They have about 12,000 police officers covering 275 miles. In our city, we need more police.
There we go. That's actually pretty good right there. But I'm better off just keeping it closed and sliding it around. Oh, I just screwed that up. Bear with me a second. Oh, it's all the way. Oh, you know what I did? I tipped this. It's all the way up now. Now it's in my way a little bit. So I got to bring it down just a little, put it in the black, and then tip this up. There. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad though. I mean, it's staying pretty steady. It moves a little. You know what? I figured this out today and made it work. I'm alright with that. It could be worse. It could have been. This could be like last night. Last night was fucking terrible.
People have been overlooked. I've lived in this city all my life. There have been tensions that existed. We worked very hard to build that trust between the police and the
Exactly. Well, I got to fix that collar when I'm done. That was bad. But I'm probably not going to use this on a tripod ever because it just hangs over the TV. But I still want to fix it. I'll put a drop of glue in on it later, and I'll square that right up. Oh, yeah, because I had the camera right here on the deck, in front of the deck, pointing up. Oh, it's terrible. And the low light gain was on, but it wasn't helping.
And a loss for the rest of their lives. We wanted to honor them, to support them, and when his body returns to the city in which he was reared, graduated from high school, we're going to do the same thing. The family has asked that we do it in such a way that would be peaceful, to pay tribute to him and not to defame or defame his memory.
Mayor Turner, I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Well, we have much more ahead.
My card is left Houston. That's all I know right now. I get an update tomorrow, probably, or tonight. I need my video card Saturday. I got fucking invites on Sequoia. I got some bad invites coming on Monday. I gotta play them Sunday. And if I'll play them Sunday if my video card is not in Saturday. I got to play them Sunday anyways. Doesn't matter. I'll probably play them soon if the card comes in Saturday.
Hitting him with a truck, shooting him to death, and now we know the words one of the killers shouted as Mr. Arbery lay dead in the street.
Everyone loves the benefits of compression socks, but they're just so hard to get on. Until now, introducing the all-new Copperfit Energy Socks, the first ever easy-on, easy-off fit to help reduce swelling, relieve tired, achy muscles, and provide energizing support.
Being a SWAT commander, we train to win. The Copperfit Energy Socks, they didn't feel like other compression socks. They totally exceeded my expectations.
Copper-infused fabric woven into our compression
There we
sock
go.
to help reduce swelling discomfort.
They just slip right on, yet they still have that same compression that you want.
Extra support around the arch and ankle for relief of muscle aches and pains.
These were fantastic.
Woo! Nice shot.
I could wear these every day.
Feel more energized. Get your energy.
Oh, I'm still down 1 or 2 though.
Or call 1-800-375-0653. Order now and get a second free.
Well, yeah. If my card comes in, I have this one. You see the Golden Tee banner above it? The Golden Tee thing? This is my TV. This is my regular Golden Tee TV right there. It's the area is 5 times as much as my area on the screen. that should have been backspin, but that's all right.
Told this type of news, you're gonna do whatever
It's
you can do.
the worst part's the putting. The putting is the absolute worst. But the putting should be the easiest though, because the putting is always the same. The putting never changes. But you know, you're so used to looking at it on the big screen, and it just looks like less of a putt.
For just $19 a month, you'll help us continue the life-saving research and treatment these kids need. Join with your
I mean, I don't play poorly on it, but I play just bad enough to lose games. Like I could have won that. I should have won that invite this afternoon. I got to play an invite now, so I might as well do it. I'm all warmed up. And see the red bar on the right? That's a stray. Well, the right, I mean, like right below me. The red bar right below me on the screen. It says it's one of the Golden Tee Live splash screens.
Families never receive a bill from St. Jude for
I don't know where it comes from either.
because all the family should worry about is helping their child live.
This one, see, I gotta stop accepting invites at 10 in the morning because I get invites that I can be done at 10 in the morning. I don't play at 10 in the morning. Look at these guys. Look at this. Bang, 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 bang.
St. Jude won't stop until no child dies from cancer. Go online or call now.
It's okay to feel like your world is changing.
It's okay to just stay quiet.
It's okay to feel like you just want to become someone else.
390.
It's okay to weep for hours in the middle of the day.
It's okay to talk to your cats like they understand what you're saying.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. You're okay, I'm okay.
The president tonight is in the middle of a raging tweet storm about former Defense Secretary James Mattis, who, as you know, the president's Thurs publicity.
Get out of the bunker, shit.
And the beating and firing of pepper balls on peaceful protesters leading up to it. He called Donald Trump, quote, the first president in my lifetime who does not try to unite the American people, does not even pretend to try. Instead, he wrote, he tries to divide us. Tonight, the president repeated his false claim that he fired General Mattis, in point of fact.
That's all right.
He lashed out at former chief of staff and retired.
More shots to screw up all game.
Pointing out that the claim of him firing Mattis is false. Suffice it to say, tonight and last night, the man who avoided serving even one second joined himself to General Mattis's 5-decade-long military career. And remember, the president is talking about someone he handpicked for his cabinet and boasted about. He bowed to the general's reflected accomplishments. Trump
needs to go. I vote. You know, I'm gonna tell you right now. I voted for him only because I didn't want. I stuck voting for him. Didn't want Hillary. You know, lesser of two evils. It's appalling what this whole country. It's appalling what our whole country has become. And all this stuff is just exacerbating it. Holy shit. But anyway, let me start bitching after the game.
Our next guest has weighed in along with General Mattis. He too is retired 4-star Marine Corps general, former commander of U.S. and NATO forces in Afghanistan. About a phone book, John Allen writes, and I quote, remember the date. It may well signal the beginning of the end of the American experiment. It went on to write, while Monday was truly horrific, no one should have been surprised. Indeed, the moment was clarifying in so many ways.
I'm surprised Trump didn't get hit by lightning holding that fucking Bible up. Seriously.
General Allen, thanks so much for being with us. The beginning of the end of the American experiment, when I read that, I just found it really chilling, given your experience and all you have seen. Can you just elaborate?
But thank you all for joining me and putting up with that.
Anderson, we haven't been at this place in history, in the history of the country. But let's remember what's going on here. We're experiencing a global lethal pandemic.
Yeah, don't forget. Yeah, don't forget. The corona doesn't take off for protests. Don't forget that too.
Almost 2 million Americans infected. All of that's an operating system over just 4 months behind.
No, the country is broke, Dick, and Trump is the fucking topping on the cake. The country's been broke for years. I'm not broken. I'm not broke like out of money. Well, we're out of money too. That's not the story. Company's been broken for years. We had to elect Trump because Hillary, because she was a fucking thief, and she's bad. Yeah, pick the lesser of two evils. Say, take a fucking guy that goes bankrupt and unreality TV star. And, you know, he's fired everybody in his cabinet once. That reminds me of the one time I ever watched The Apprentice was the best one ever. He pointed at the leader of the team, and he goes, "You?" And he goes, "You're all fired." And that's what he's been doing the whole time he's been president, just firing all his staff. Everything's broken. Everything's broken in this country, and we're at the fucking total breaking point. Everything. All our systems are broken. Pandemic. Medical system's broken. Unemployment system's broken, you know? Policing is broken. That might not even been a racial thing. It just happened to be a white cop with a black guy. It might not have even been racial. Maybe he didn't like the guy. They worked together. Remember, at the strip club or whatever.
Take this moment and take stock of why we are in this situation.
You know, and either way, everything, and the racial tension in this country's been this way for fucking, they're right, for 400 years.
And instead of debating whether to commit federal troops against American citizens, let's debate how we can...
And I'm not a religious guy, but at one point I was following the black Israelites. They're the followers of Yahweh ben Yahweh, because I'd get home from work Sunday morning, Saturday night at like 5 in the morning, and the only thing that was on was the religious show, so I'd watch that. And that was interesting, actually. They all have the last name of Israel, just to let you know.
Pain from the pandemic and pain from the reality.
But they were a little wacky. Bob Rozier, ex-Heisman candidate or Heisman running back, ex-NFL player, murdered people for the followers of Yahweh ben Yahweh, you know, the black Israelites. And I guess, you know, they accused the leader of running like a fucking, like Rico or whatever, like organized crime, but the guy got the key to the city of Miami for doing all this religious stuff. It's an interesting story. Oh, it's definitely not just poor training. No, this guy should not have been a cop. This guy should not, he had so many fucking complaints against him. He should not have been a cop. At all.
International forces in Afghanistan. I'm just wondering, what do you learn
Standing Green. Barely. Guy should not have been a cop. And I guess the three guys that were with him were newer cops. A, he shouldn't have been a cop, and B, he shouldn't have been training new guys.
Well, I can't tell you what he understands or not, Anderson, but I can simply tell you what I know with respect to leadership, and that is the finest leaders that I know are humble servants.
Shit. Damn it, that's a bad place for that. All right, I'm only 2 off. I missed one and I missed that. I gotta play good the back nine, better the back nine. I gotta stop ranting right now. I can't get ranty when I'm playing for money.
One of the greatest challenges we had in the very early 70s was the issue of race. And we overcame it by learning how to respect each other and how to trust each other.
No! He said in the early 70s? No, it's still going on! You fucking lie, dude!
That we truly serve those that we lead. And those examples are
There's still enough of it in the country.
Military every single day. I served with Jim Madison. He was one of those kinds of leaders, as was Mike Mullen and Jim Stavridis and others who expressed themselves on this issue. But I have to tell you that those kinds of qualities are desperately needed right now. The American people are looking for leadership at the senior levels, at the most senior level. And this is a chance for the president to truly unite.
Better make that.
As he tries to lead us through the COVID crisis, but also to lead our people through this moment of intense pain by virtue of centuries of inequity and social injustice and inequality. It can't be about security. It has got to be about bringing our people together and resolving these issues of inequality. Here is the president's chance to truly lead our country forward in a unified.
He's not leading anything. He's dividing us, and he just keeps dividing us.
Look, they're very complex issues. There's a lot of moving parts to it. But something like, how much do you think something like police reform is about leadership?
It's all about leadership, Anderson.
Leadership and training. That's all it is.
It's about leadership. Now, there will be
It goes from the top. That goes from the top down. You have a good leader.
training, education, and recruiting. All of those things fit.
What I got here? 140.
It's all about leadership. It's about the leaders at the heads of the various forces, the commissioners, the police chiefs, setting the example, setting high standards of performance, ensuring that police are trained to the right kinds of standards. So that
Yeah, that's big right there.
they are identified as being of the
No, it's definitely not just poor training. It's from the top down. They let this guy keep working, and he had how many? 6, 7 complaints, dude.
Police leadership and the police themselves, in this awful moment, have taken the opportunity to take a knee and hold hands with those who are demonstrating, to show solidarity with why they are demonstrating, why are they in such pain, and how can the police protect them as they demonstrate, and how can the police be part of the solution and not be viewed.
Yeah. That one putt's gonna kill me, I think.
Well done. The vast majority of the police in this country serve selflessly. Their lives are on the
Yeah, but one bad, you know, that's the case with any position that a person is in. Like we had that junkie guy I was working with gave me a bad name, and I'd lose money. Top down and bottom up, dude. Top down and bottom up.
That was my point when I said, when you look at what was happening on the 1st of June, we as a people have an opportunity, a rare opportunity, that comes along only very infrequently in our history, during moments of great crisis and duress, for the leadership of this country to exercise a kind of compassion,
Need to make this.
kind of assertive leadership.
Shit, that's about game for me. Fucking A. That was hard. That was terrible. Mr. Green on the second shot. So I'm making a $3.50 donation to the Golden Tee World right now.
And your worst night. Thank you.
Thank you, Anderson.
Seen as political announcement writing a stencil these days about the president's.
Sit.
What the president is up to. She is, of course, White House correspondent for the New York Times. She joins me now. Megan, the fact that there are General Allen, General Maddox, these high-profile retired generals.
25 might get something. You never know. I got.
Speaking out against the
I
president.
gotta finish this decently.
I mean, it is rare that former generals at this level.
That's in the water. That's game fucking A. I gotta cut the ball into the wind and I don't do it.
From some military leaders during the 2016 campaign, around the time of the conventions, such as General Allen talking about the problems that he saw coming with Donald
Hey,
Trump.
4 viewers, how you doing? Welcome back.
Remained. I think that people have had 4 years to see that what was described by President Trump's then candidate Trump's advisors as him playing a role at the time. It's really not a role. It's who he is. And I think that they are making clear that this is, in their minds, a threat going forward. What has been striking is the volume of people who take General Maddox.
22 ain't winning. That's alright.
Spent extensive time.
Oh, I don't want to do that. What am I, fucking nuts? That's tomorrow. I'll be playing Coral.
I think that it is a precarious moment for the president, especially as he is fighting with current Department of Defense leadership, where he risks losing the military support, and that is a dangerous place for a commander-in-chief to be. So I think that we will see if there are more people coming forward in the coming days to talk about this president. The president is obviously very bothered by it. We've seen his tweets. That's consistent with what he's been saying privately to advisors.
Uh-oh.
He's very angry at General Maddox.
Uh-oh.
I expect that if
My card just broke again. The duct tape wore out.
I think that will be very jarring.
It's stunning to me, though, that anybody who works around the president must know by now that no matter
What's up, Dennis?
how they debase them,
How are you? Welcome back. Oh, there you are over there. There you guys are, right there.
in the end, he will turn on them, and he will try to destroy
What can I show off over here?
if they
Oh, here.
move beyond him, if they
Oh,
say
wait, let me do it here.
he doesn't like.
There you go. Earl Weaver. That's my baseball right here. Autographed. One of my favorite managers of all time.
What he does to people, if they disagree with him on anything, whether it's him personally or a policy matter, he attacks them personally. And I think that you have seen repeatedly one person after another who has left this administration and tried to orchestrate it in a way where they weren't getting hate tweeted on the way out the door. And so I do think that this is something.
I almost want to just send a message to Trump on Twitter.
He clearly is willing to.
Yeah. Check out my Dennis. Check out my YouTube for the hole-in-one on Glacier. It could be a shot of the week candidate.
Working for him. There are people, Anderson, who do genuinely, I think, believe in the policy matters, who do believe what he does, and who do care about him personally. But
Woo! That was hot.
The corral in the White House now is really bad. There are people who are really pretty candid in private conversations about this showing the limits of his abilities in this job. This past week showing the limits of his abilities.
Oh, I got this one.
I've always found it amazing that people call them.
Okay, this one is really special, but it's not authenticated. This one. Tom Seaver, Bud Harrelson, Ken Boswell, Cleon Jones. Who else? Oh. Who is that one? Oh, Don Clendenin. Don Clendenin. 69 Mets, 5 of them on his ball, but it's not authenticated. It's not authenticated. But that's definitely Tom Seaver's autograph. And I got a Gary Carter and David Wright back there too. Oh, you saw the bank shot? Nice. So yeah, I got a couple of good balls. I got some good Mets memorabilia. I also have the worst Mets memorabilia ever. Hold on. Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. Here you go. This is probably the worst Mets memorabilia ever. These are like boat shoes. Mets boat shoes. These are brutal. Alright, so there you go. This is my Mets stuff. I miss baseball. I went to Citi Field 2 weeks ago and almost got my car towed. Plus the cop threatened me, but I was already in my car ready to go.
Form a team that can help with caregiving tasks. Take an inventory of essential supplies in your loved one's home. Make a list of the care.
Yeah, those are fucking brutal, man. Forget about it. I hide those.
Finally, take care of yourself too.
Like my friend made me take those. I was like, I don't want these. You're gonna take them.
For more caregiving tips, go to aarp.org/.
Oh wait. Wait. Let me do this. I gotta take all these off. Okay, look on the inside. On the inside, it's a Reyes jersey, right? You can see the letters, right? But look what I did to it. Flores. My Wilbur. And look, I even put the 4 on the front, too. I don't know if you can see that. 4 on the front. I like the Mets black alternate uniforms. There's a David Wright All-Star jersey right there. And I got this funky Mets shirt. Never worn it before. Oh, I got the Mets National League. Yes, Wilmer. I love me some Wilmer. And I also have the Mets bucket hat. Wasn't fringe? Thanks. I still missed it. Oh, I got it.
Today, Attorney General Bill Barr denied that the violent and sudden clearing of protesters and subsequent photo op by the president that we've been discussing tonight were coordinated.
It was, but come on.
Correlation between our tactical plan of moving the perimeter out by 1 block and the president's going over to the church.
That denial would be funny and ridiculous if what he did wasn't so dangerous. Ordering police to rough up innocent Americans exercising their right to free speech.
Lightning should have fucking hit him when he held that Bible up.
And say nothing for a photo op. And the timeline of what we all saw with our eyes on live television completely refutes Mr. Barr's explanation. To review, at about 6:10 p.m. on Monday, CNN cameras first spot Barr inspecting the protesters and law enforcement. About 12 minutes later, he leaves the president's.
Oh, he was out there too.
He's not ducking for cover. He's not being pelted with anything. He's just standing there, hands in pockets, watching the peaceful protest.
Right?
About 9 minutes later, at 6:31, exactly after law enforcement has gotten closer to the protesters, our Alex Marquardt reports seeing law enforcement putting on their gas masks. 4 minutes later, at about 6:35 p.m., CNN cameras spot law enforcement using some sort of gas or smoke. Now, keep in mind, according to Alex Marquardt, who was there, the action by law enforcement was completely unprovoked. Minutes later, Trump begins.
Nice, good job with the hat. This is one of my favorites. I've worn this like twice.
Trump is headed outside of the White House grounds to cross the exact spot where the protesters just minutes before have now been violently pushed back.
2015 National League champs from Coca-Cola. I actually worked at Coca-Cola the last time I was in New York. I worked at Coca-Cola in 1995, I think. It's right in Glendale.
That the video on your left had nothing to do with the video on your right. Even though, again, President Trump was walking where the protesters had been. And remember, this whole thing was designed.
Oh, it's a clean front. Oh, shit.
To show strength. So, of course, they
with no points.
They probably thought these side-by-side images were good. They probably thought, wow, he looks so strong, saying that these protesters are going to be cleared and having them cleared at the very same time. It's absurd now in realizing that it doesn't look so good. In fact,
you know what? I try to watch as much different news as I can. At 9 o'clock, I'll probably put RT on.
Claims he supports. It's absurd. It's not the only thing Attorney General Barr has been up to when it comes, by the way, to using his power to quell the protests. Alex Marquardt joins us now from D.C. In fact, from the exact spot he was at when all this went
down. I mean, it's northern. It's hard to find. I try to watch different news. I watch RT. I watched RT like all afternoon today. Hold on, I'm just on RT right now.
Anderson, it's been a...
Oh, boom bust. Okay, I don't want to watch. That's stock market. That's financial. Don't want to watch that.
The protests have now spread world.
Oh, Masterminds is on. I missed that earlier today.
The next subject is...
Here we go. Put Masterminds on for now.
Also the name of a county in California. Mariposa
Maybe
is
not.
a Spanish word for what type of insect?
I already had enough Jeopardy tonight.
And Sia are the first to buzz in.
T-shirt from a prison near Houston, right out there yesterday on that...
Oh yeah, with the bricks. Where the fuck did all these people get bricks from everywhere? Like all these cities where they're fucking rioting and there were bricks around.
Of law enforcement officials who have descended upon Washington, D.C. for this...
Oh, dude, I love RT. I'm going to put them on at 9 o'clock.
More than 4,000
You know, it was funny. I was down at my mom's house last week, right? And RT live interviewed 5 p.m. last Saturday, East Coast. About 5 after 5, RT interviewed a girl. And this girl was talking skin color, trying to sneak it by saying melanin challenged. That was a fucking disgusting interview, and RT didn't rebroadcast it, and I didn't get to the live stream in time to fucking tape it. I didn't know I could wind back on RT's live stream and get it, because I'd watched it live on regular TV.
I mean, and you know, since subsequent days, the White House has been, claiming, well, that the president restored law and order to that little area that they then wandered through in order to, make the trek to the church. The idea that they were restoring law and order against peaceful protesters is just ludicrous.
And I should note, Anderson, we're at the steps of that church, St. John's, because there's been a huge thunderstorm that has just come through, just pelting everybody with rain and getting us all soaking wet. That has not deterred those protesters out there who are back up against that fence.
Oh my God! And the other night, was it the CNN guys reporting during the demonstration, and like a car down the block is set on fire. I know most of the protests are peaceful, and other people are using that for an agenda. But some of the protesters also could be breaking in shit too, There's always bad apples somewhere, and there's always people trying to get their own agenda out there somewhere. I tell you, this country, America is in big trouble right now, dude. That's all I gotta say. It's a super shit show out there. Yeah, right on, dude. That was insane. On fucking 12th Street, on East 12th Street. That was fucking insane. Like a half a block. He's like, oh, there's a fire starting. I was like, oh, shit. Now, then I'm like, oh great, my fucking town is burning.
All sorts of things that made everybody out here, our team included, choke, cry, and cough.
And I appreciate that you guys watch me for just more than my golf. Like, I do like to discuss current events and, you know, sports and whatever.
General Russell Honoré knows a lot about leading troops during a crisis in a major American city. New Orleans leading the response effort after Hurricane Katrina in 2005. Take a look.
Weapons down! Weapons down, damn it! Put the weapons down! Weapons down! Put that weapon down on your back! Deliver food!
Really, guys got a weapon up and delivering food? That's pretty messed up. But they're showing 2005 video of Hurricane Katrina. They're bringing food in. They're bringing food in. The guys on the trucks got their weapons up. What the fuck?
In the Gulf Coast and in New Orleans during that time, and when you did that, I just remember being so impressed because it wasn't about the military coming in to dominate a battle space. It was about, as you said, bringing food to people. This president views military forces as I mean, he's characterizing all these.
All right, Art. Thanks for dropping in. I'll be here. I'm just playing a little bit. I'm just playing on YouTube right now, but you always top in on YouTube. I'm playing a little less in the afternoon, a little less at night, because this is fucking hard to play on. But thanks for dropping in, brother.
There are looters in there. There are troublemakers in there. But to characterize the general population of Washington, D.C., many of those
Woo!
they're the people that makes the city run.
Oh, can I shoot 30 on? Can I shoot 30 with no sound on the shitty setup?
And I hope the president learns some manners in how to describe the citizens of the United States. And you know, Anderson, another thing that we hadn't gotten.
Ah, this is bad.
That long medevac helicopter. It had to be a national.
Oh, I made it! Oh, I made it! For 30! For a clean round! 1 point and a putt in for double eagle. Nice. 17 inches of 30 for you. Oh, I gotta play Castleshire. I haven't played Castleshire in a couple of days.
Praising the pilot as a very talented pilot, which no doubt the pilot, I'm sure, is a very talented pilot.
Thank you, Dennis.
Praising the idea.
Yeah, that was alright, man.
A National Guard helicopter or whatever branch it was from, in order to clear.
Okay, that straightens it out, but it's too much in front of me now. See, and there's my kindergarten diploma.
Just extraordinary what the images that we were getting used to.
That's not bad.
Where do you see this going? I mean, you know. Where do you see this going?
It's got to be investigated. That whole chain of command that approved that. In any air mission, there's multiple eras of approval. You have the.
Leave a shout out to fucking Mike Betley. Learning how to use. He's learning how to use the straitjackets. There's not much to learn. Hit a 180 and fucking hit it hard. Most of the holes. Just like that. 4 bills. That's how you start the game. A 4-bill drive with an off-center 180 off the hill.
Is inappropriate and is stupid. We're lucky we didn't end up with a helicopter on the ground on fire.
What's so interesting to me about what you said to those young troops in New Orleans that we just showed, you know, the gentleman who was holding his rifle,
Ooh, just got on.
The way he was, and you said, put it down. He's not a bad person. He probably just, he was just doing what he thought was right. It's about leadership, as General Allen was saying earlier in this program. You're the leader. You point out to him, that sends a message that you don't want to be sending.
All right, thanks. I appreciate it, Dennis.
And that's what leadership is about. And that's
bad setup.
Required for real change to happen.
Well, I respect the troops on the ground. I respect those pilots. Somebody told them to do that, but they know better.
Shit. Ah. Need to hit the green. This is the green that's in the water.
That is stupid.
General, I appreciate your time as always. Thank you. Up next, new details.
Ooh, this guy don't hold back. He's like, that's stupid. Ex-army guy.
Man whose killing was caught on video. What an investigation.
Yeah, I figured it was on Messenger. Thanks, Dennis.
Look, cleaning the outside of your windows is a real chore. And who wants to climb a dangerous ladder just to get to the second floor?
I want to climb a dangerous ladder.
Hi, I'm John Florell, the Fuller Brush Man. And this is Full Crystal from the Fuller Brush Company.
Fuller Brush Man? That guy still exists?
To clean all of your windows
What's up with
in
that?
minutes, not days. Just add the cleaning crystals, attach it to any garden hose, and away you go. The secret is in the Fuller cleaning crystals that dissolve dust, dirt, pollen, and grime in no time. And here's the best part. You don't have to remove your screens because Full Crystal cleans them too. Watch what I'm gonna do. This screen may look clean, but look how Full Crystal blasts away the dust, pollen, dirt, and grime while it cleans your window at the same time. And that'll save you a ton of time. Look, even
Blast away, yo.
reach that window, but with the Full Crystal power.
Oh, yes, I got one rant for you. How bizarre my afternoon was just walking down the road. I don't know if you saw that post on Facebook. Oh, my God. Okay, so I leave my house, and, okay, I can't get the letter to Amy in the mailbox, right? So I'm like, all right, I'll walk on down to the creek anyway and hang out. So I start walking. Ah, shit. So I'm walking my way down. I get to the horse farm. First, I can't mail her letter in any mailbox that's by me. What's up, Brandon? So I'm walking down the road, go to the horse farm, made a friend, go to post a picture on Facebook. Bird shit's on my hand somehow, but not on me, not on my phone. Got bird shit on my hand. I'm like, okay, this is great. This is how my day's going, right? As I'm typing that all in, I look down, there's a fucking dead squirrel on the side of the road. I get further down the road, there's a turtle that run over. This is like unlucky day out there for everybody. And I'd started nicely. So yeah. But then, like, the mailman came through and he took my letter for Amy from me. So that worked out. It ended up getting mailed anyway today. The mailman was really cool. And I didn't have my mask on me, and he didn't have a mask on either, and he stayed far enough away from me where I was comfortable with where he was. Yeah, the mailman was fucking awesome. I didn't mention that in the post, though. Oh, when I was petting the one horse, the other horse was getting all huffy. The brown horse in the back. He wasn't digging it. He wasn't digging me. Yeah, it's a horse farm. Destiny Morgan Horse Farm, half a mile from my house. That's my spot, dude. The horse farm and the fucking creek. The creek is right down the road. The only problem is, by the creek, the interstate's 300 feet. If I'm leaning on the rail on the bridge, it's a one-lane wooden bridge. If I'm leaning on the rail, the interstate is directly in front of me, 300 feet up an embankment. Like 300 feet total. 300 feet in distance, but it's up an embankment. It's fucking loud. But if I turn around and look over the bridge, I can hear the creek. That's what I need right there. Hearing the creek is what I need. I love my creek, dude.
It was a hearing that sounded like a trial. Georgia prosecutors summed up their case against 3 white men accused of killing a 25-year-old black man running through their neighborhood.
On February 23rd of 2020, victim Ahmaud Arbery was chased, hunted down, and ultimately executed.
The creek is high right now.
The 3 defendants, Gregory McMichael, his son Travis, and William Roddy Bryant.
Yeah, like I'm 5 miles out of the big city, but I got farms on. Like, there's development on one side of the road, and the other side's all open land. Once you get to the horse farm, there's nothing on that side of the road. There's nothing on the side of the road the rest of the way down. Once you cross the And once you cross the bridge, there's like 2 houses left. And it's exactly 1 mile each way. So I got a nice 2-mile walk on today also. But I didn't go grocery shopping. Probably do that tomorrow afternoon. Ah, shit. Ah, right over the hole. Ah, I bounced right over the hole. Shit.
Finally cornered him. One of the suspects captured Arbery's final moments on cell phone video. On the witness stand, the lead investigator in the case said 34.
Yes, I like my creek. And if I biked up to the end of the road before, and the guy got mad at me. But you know what? He said the town plows up to his house. So if the town is plowing up to his house, that means it's fucking town road. Oh, it's private driveway. No, the town would not be plowing your driveway. And that road's been on my road's Creek Farm Road right up the road here. It's been on the map since like 1869.
Now, I should point out that the defense attorneys for Travis McMichael Anderson have denied that Travis McMichael ever made that racial slur. And that the defense attorneys for all the men have maintained that all they were trying to do that day, even though 2 of the men were armed, was trying to have a conversation with Ahmaud Arbery. But that all went wrong.
Oh, what we got here? All right, 9 is like 4, 3.5. That's like 70 right there. 70. If I do it from Delote, it's 60. It's gonna come snapping back pretty hard. So I'm gonna. Okay, that came back a little.
So there is work now to try to change that, but it won't impact the trial or the killings of Ahmaud Arbery.
Savage, thank you. I said I was in the courtroom or the courthouse. I apologize for that. No protest across the country. Curfews near. We'll be right back.
Oh, and the place by the creek, they had a shooting suspect. They had him trapped down there, and he killed himself down there while I was down in New York. So I missed all the excitement. The guy the murdering guy was actually in the trailer park here. Thank God I missed that.
You can join the battle to save lives by supporting St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
It takes a heart for somebody to say, I'm willing to give to St. Jude so that they can help save more lives.
Families never receive a bill from St. Jude for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because all a family should worry about is helping their child live.
It's not better than 2.5-year-old.
412?
Am I gonna make it?
Ooh, 430 with only an 8 wind.
It attacks when
I hope you're having a good evening out there. Thank you all for joining me. I know I'm gonna have a light turnout here for the rest of the week because of my setup, but it's watchable, sorta.
The doctor came to me and he said, Mom, you don't have to be afraid anymore. I'm gonna take care of your baby.
St. Jude won't stop until no child dies of cancer. Please call or go online.
That was easy. Hey.
St. Jude Partner and Hope.
Hey, look at that. Easy shot.
Go online at forstjude.com.
Oh, and I noticed I gotta send pictures into Colchester Public Works. The bridge is buckling in the middle. It's buckling. The wood is buckling upwards.
We were very afraid when we came here. And now we're not.
Please
not good.
Go online at forstjude.com.
Left hand.
Stay informed with the facts. Join Dr. Sanjay Gupta. We truly are pulling this together. Listen to Man's new podcast, Coronavirus, Fact versus Fiction. Listen wherever you get your podcasts.
Federal agencies urge every family to have an emergency.
Where's the wind?
Any disaster, electrical power may get cut. The emergency radio gives you the vital information you need. Newsmax wants you to have the Dynamo Emergency Band Radio.
Terrible. Second place though. All right. I'll play a bunch of randoms. Probably play about 10 o'clock. Sorry, guys. Just gotta. It's hard to play like this.
$11. DealDash.com, the fair and honest bidding site. An iPad worth $505 was sold for less than $24. A PlayStation 4 for less than $16, and a Schultz.
But I'm playing it right, somewhat.
Less than $2.
I want these Bluetooth headphones for $20.
I got these 3
And right now, I'm copying my friend. I saved all my friend's data. Both drives are shot. So that's not good. Here's the one drive right now. Oh, it's still plugged in. I was gonna show you the drive. I was gonna show you the drive, but it's still plugged in to my netbook. Yeah, I ripped it right out of the enclosure. I put a Brandon. I just put a 30 up on Oakwood. Somehow.
Those are certainly words to lean on 10 days into this. Let's go to Chris right now.
So yeah, I had a clean game on Oakwood. That's been about it.
First of all, welcome to prime time. I want to take you right back to Atlanta because this is a day where people are trying to remember George Floyd, but this situation is getting very tense. There is a curfew in Atlanta that has just started, just a few seconds ago. And I can't tell from this crowd how expansive it is, but there's a lot of police presence there. Nick Valencia is on the ground. He will give us a sense of the state of play. What can you tell us?
Hey, thanks, Dennis. You know, I'm trying, man. I warned everybody. Oh shit! You know it's serious. You know it's serious when the reporters got the badass mask on. Atlanta, the curfew just took effect. Look at all the press. Dude, some of the press are wearing fucking helmets, dude. This is severe. Oh my god. Check this shit out. Hold on. The press are wearing, look, press right there. They're wearing fucking helmets. And this guy's got the super mask on. Shit's going on, man.
Lieutenant, see if you can get over there and hear what he's saying to them. Let's see if we can get some of the dialogue between the two sides. Don't hurt yourself.
See, this screen is so small, that window looks like it's 400 yards away.
Okay. Step over there, please. Don't forget behind the barrier, please.
So you see, Chris, this is somebody who was here yesterday.
He's just trying to get behind the barrier. I guess that's all right. Woo! Same person as yesterday. Yeah, well, yeah, he definitely needs that. Dude, that reporter is badass. He just walked right up between the cop and the guy the cop was chasing. That's fucking badass. That guy has a that one cop, he has like a handwritten name tag. I want to see that. Look, look, look. Ah, fuck, he turned it, they just went right past him. Oh my god, the cop's got a handwritten name tag. Yeah, besides all the corona. Oh my god. Yeah, the corona's taking a holiday for the fucking protests.
Yeah, let's hear what the message is and let's hear what the response is.
Black Lives Matter doesn't stop at 9 p.m.
What is it about? Why aren't you leaving when they ask you to obey the curfew? Why won't you obey the curfew?
Black Lives Matter does not stop.
Oh god. Stop yelling into the mic.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, drive through. Your guy goes, don't ask me a question if you don't want me to grab the mic. Oh, yeah, right? And that guy was spraying it. That guy was spitting hard right there. He was yelling.
Negotiations are still ongoing, Chris. They're playing out right in front of us here.
And the man in the Georgia T-shirt, did he organize this?
Ah.
Particular group, or is he just speaking to the lieutenant?
He's just speaking to the lieutenant right now. We did speak with two others who seemed to have been here from the beginning, are part of the demonstrators, the organization that led this. But it's really,
I know, I just said that. Corona don't take off for nothing.
Come together here. You know, we've seen anti-fascists. You know, on Friday night we saw people that supported President Trump out here. Proud Boys, what looked like to me from judging from their tattoos. A lot of these individuals, though, I recognize from my time in Atlanta. You know, these are local residents mixed in with people who have admitted to us. One person went as far as Kentucky to come out here. We asked him about the violence. He says he thinks it's the only way. And right before this curfew got underway, we did speak to some of the demonstrators that were on the standoff. They said they had no intention of leaving. Right now, you clearly see law enforcement trying to peacefully negotiate this.
Yeah, I want to hear what he's saying to him. Let's hear what the negotiation is.
Sure. Listen.
Tomorrow, we're going to be yesterday, all the way through my school. It's a fight at 8:59, 9 o'clock, 9:01. We're going to continue again.
Ah, bad shot. Too much club. Nice, Dennis.
All right, so Nick.
Oh, gotta get. No, not up against the wall. Shit.
Hard to make out, Chris. I'm sorry.
No, listen. We get the state of play.
Ah.
There's a demonstrator next to us that wants to voice his opinion here. What's going on here?
All right, so right now we have one of the protesters that he wants to be arrested peacefully at that. But he wants to stand up against the curfew right now. And we just have the officer over here trying to get him to leave in peace because there is no reason to be arrested just to go against the curfew.
You took some exception when I said that there was a person from out of town you wanted me to mention that he was white. Why?
Yes, I didn't know he was white. You didn't mention he was white the first time. That's why I asked you if you mind telling me what race he was. He came all the way from Kentucky and said that he thinks the violence is necessary. His race is white. And it's been proven that there are many people that are instigating, that are not for the cause. They act for the cause, but they're just infiltrating.
What are you for?
I'm for the cause. I'm Colombian proud. I'm Latino proud. I'm a Georgia resident and citizen since I was a kid. I'm here for the love of humanity and for the love of having everybody have equal choice, regardless of their skin color, regardless of where they're from.
Thank you so much. Your name? What's your name?
Daniel Gonzalez.
Thanks, Daniel.
All right, Nick.
Yes, Chris, go ahead.
All right, so Nick, we get it.
Whoops.
You know, the curfew is a very
That didn't work out too good.
People say, no, it's not complicated, it's straightforward. This is what it is. This is the law. But it is...
Good luck, Dennis. Kick ass.
Contrast, because the protesters are saying, so you only enforce the law and insist on justice when it works for you. And what I like about this, at least on one level, is the protesters have a right under law to voice their opinion the way they want. They can be angry, they can blame, they can shame, they can yell. You know, when people say peaceful, they mean passive. That's always been my point. Nobody wants to see violence. As soon as we start touching each other in a way that's against the will, we make a mockery of the law. Everybody knows that. But the idea of peaceful protests, peaceful is a code word for passive for a lot of people who want things to stay the way they are. And this is tough because the police have to do the job and enforce the curfew of the law. How they enforce it matters. And it was good to hear the lieutenant saying, I don't want trouble. I don't want you to get arrested. I don't want to do this way. Let's try to make this good for everyone. It's going to be hard. These are difficult times.
As you're speaking, they're going to give another announcement, or they are giving another announcement here over the loudspeakers of those Bearcats saying that you're violating a curfew. Right. We don't know how this is going to evolve, but we're being told to move out of the way.
All right, so
Oh, they got to move. Here we go. They're making a move.
Stake out a position that is good for you to cover, but
yeah, I'm playing randoms, Brandon.
Stay in right back to it. Okay? I'm going to take just a really quick thought before I wrap up, Chris. I know that Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms was asked today directly by the demonstrators.
Ah, too much.
Curfew, that was a point of contention.
Whoa.
It still be right now as the curfew is in effect. Go, Chris. Because we have, sorry, thank you. Be safe, take care of you and Mike, take care of the team, and give us an angle where we can see this. We'll keep the picture up and we'll monitor it here as well. I do think it's important, though. We have a very, very important guest that we have on the show today. There are a lot of steps in this struggle. Okay, we're watching the officers move forward now in a straight line.
Too much cut.
Let's just watch and make sure it's done the right way. All right, this is tough to do without anybody being upset.
Oh, there they go. There we go. Oh, they got guys. Oh, they got some camouflage guys there. Here we go. Here we go. Look at all the guys with fucking camo.
Yeah, Mike, you can follow them and find out what's going on. Nick, go ahead.
They're gonna follow
As
him?
long as you're, doing what they, not becoming somebody they need to clear. We keep going. Now, on the back side of this, we see what appears to be National Guards.
Yeah, National Guard. Fuck, man.
The interesting thing about them is they are not trained to do what they're doing right now. They are not police. They are not trained in policing and arresting and dealing with crowd control. And that's why governors are very slow to use them in situations like this. Their presence makes a huge statement. No question about it. It's an amazing show of force. But force can be met with force in these kinds of points of tension. And what you see
Sorry, guys.
Atlanta police lieutenant is an acquired skill. How do you speak to people who are angry and angry with good reason and negotiate things that wind up becoming some type of accommodation of equal and opposite forces?
Ah.
That's why the police are out in front. Yeah, sneak around the side there, Mike. Good.
Well, that guy's out in front again. Oh.
There appears to be only about a dozen or so demonstrators, and we're looking at there appears to be one person being detained here. At least one person being detained so far.
I don't know if he's being detained. They want to talk to him. They're talking. Let's hear them talk.
Who's got the big flashlight there? Oh, what we got here?
Right. He was not detained.
Downtown. They're being pushed further into downtown. More so towards restaurants that are still closed, hotels, some of them still open. And what we saw here over the course of the last few nights, we're not seeing the deployment.
Oh, I got it! For Eagle. Nice. Nice finish.
This appears to be a new strategy. In fact, earlier today, they did have...
Oh, no. Oh, answer.
I hear you. Hey,
Hello?
Nick, while you're talking,
What?
if you guys can sneak around that corner, go around the
Yep.
corner, and let's just see what's happening
Hold-
around that corner if you can get there.
Sure, you got it.
Hold on.
Here we go. Let's see around the corner.
Oh, shit, I forgot to print those. Yeah, I was worried about getting the other one out.
Seem to have been moved along. All right, good. And look, it's great that there is no tear gas. There are no.
Do you need those right?
There is no force. There are no.
Do you need those right? Do you need those right now?
Those are sometimes a necessary consequence of.
Yeah, I'll have them tonight. I'll do them tonight.
Protest, but
You're welcome. Bye.
provocative television, but it's something that doesn't help anybody. All right, so they're going to continue their march. Nick, good.
More computer work.
You know what changes? Great job of giving me a sense of the scene. Appreciate it. Now, I want to get to this witness tonight because we have a very specific.
Winding freaking pines. And another broken card, as you can see. Like broken in half.
I know that there are many. I know that this is about a pattern of behavior over many years, but Floyd, his death was.
I shot 26 on winding. Seriously?
And so disgusting on so many levels, and that we got to see it, and the time, and the callousness, that it is a legitimate very relevant point.
I'll stay with the 8.5. We'll try it.
As the
Welcome, everybody. How we got 2 of you?
On why this happened, how it did.
I'm watching CNN.
The key to the officer's defense, I guarantee you that. Even with videotape, you will
Oh, forget. Oh, shit.
that the officer
Hold
was
on.
not perceiving
See, we got on RT. Oh, politicking with Larry King on RT at 9? That's fucked up. When's the next? Yeah, see, they don't have any news on till 11 now.
Welcome back to Politicking.
I'm stuck. And I'm not going to watch Fox. They don't have CBSN on here.
in those last minutes of Floyd's life because he was there. Mr. Hall is here for his first TV interview.
Yeah, 30.
His attorney.
27 on T-Time. That's not bad.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting. I'm sorry for what you've gone through to get to this point. I just wanted to make sure that we could show people in real time what was happening there. Counselor, thank you for being with us tonight.
That was easy.
Sir, if you could, just please give me your perspective on what happened when the police approached that car in terms of what they were asking for and what they were offered up by you and your friend, Mr. Floyd.
May 25th, Memorial Day, Mr. Floyd and I was approached by 2 officers. One had took the side of my car door and asked for my ID. Later, I heard a loud distraction of a sound coming from Mr. Floyd's direction of another officer sounding like he was trying to break the window on Floyd's side of the driver's side of his SUV truck. And at that moment, it started Mr. Floyd, myself, and maybe even the part.
Nice, Dennis. Good playing, brother.
Ran from my side to the other side of the vehicle after his partner was on the other side.
Ooh, nice open lane right there.
Well, Mo, help me understand.
Ah, just one viewer. Oh my God, this is so bad. I appreciate anybody watching. Oh, then I hit that.
I do. I remember hearing a loud, the object of a blunt.
Excuse me, I need the volume water.
Whatever the officer had in his hand. Again, I'm turned because I'm taking care of the officer that's on my side. I can only hear this. And once I hear this loud distraction of this officer trying to break George,
Let me write down what I got to do.
He's demanding things, and I can hear George asking him what did he want him to do.
All right, hold on. I got to do.
So he's asking. So George wasn't saying, "Get away from the car, leave me alone. I'm not going to get out." Nothing like that.
No, not at all. No, in fact, he was only asking. He said, "What do you want me to do?" The officer started.
That right on my laptop.
Bluntly banging on the window. Once he done that, then.
Yeah, definitely get the drivers. Always upgrade your long distance clubs first. See, that's what I'm mad about. I screwed up my iPad, but I accidentally updated it, and I can't play Tiger Woods on my iPad anymore because they stopped supporting 32-bit apps. Like, I play Tiger so much and so far to get all super everything, and now I can't play it anymore. I don't know if they have a 32-bit emulator for the iPad. Rocky Hollow, you like Rocky, Dennis. Go get him, brother.
And when he did that, the officer reached in and grabbed his hands. Now, keep in mind, he did start him by, like, he was trying to break the window, open the door. He demanded. The energy was set wrong by the police.
Well, nice shot right there. Another half and half. See, you don't even need to learn fulls. If you learn a half and half, that's just as good. Learn when to use that half and half shot. I use it on hole 2 and there, but I only have one viewer watching, so you're not learning anything. Nobody's learning anything. Dennis is learning a little bit right now, but he's playing too.
Put his hands in the air as a sign of, here go my hands. I'm not moving in the vehicle. I'm not trying to flee.
Woo!
George was saying things like that. George was saying things like, "I'm good. I'm not going to do anything. Here it is." He was speaking that way.
By action, showing him, here's my hands over the steering wheel. When he shows his hands, you put him over the steering wheel, the cop reached in and grabbed his arms
Got it.
When he grabs his George asks
You always keep some reserve. It's always good.
why are you doing this? He asks his hand. Here go my hands. He's a big fellow.
Ah.
One officer.
Oh, why am I under-hitting that?
While George is still sitting in a peaceful form, he's in his vehicle, and the cop is, it's like it seems as if he was going to pull him out or something. I can't really, you know.
Did you hear them telling George to get out of the car?
No, I just, I witnessed and remember the officer then from my side taking off to his brother's side. Cops on George's side.
Did you hear they started shouting?
Look at put that.
Where the reporting was that they thought someone may have a gun. Or
Look at that.
There was an emergency. Did anybody in the
Nice.
No.
What up, Sticky? Sticky in the house.
So, okay, if it was a weapon involved, you guys, I'm sure it would have came.
I just re-downloaded mobile. I might start playing it a little bit.
Obviously, it's an obvious question, Mo, because the idea of, did they ask George, do you have a gun? And he didn't answer, or was there anything that you remember that gave an officer any reason to believe that there was a weapon?
Woo!
No, sir.
I want to see that again. Wow.
George Floyd's hands, it took the whole situation.
Nice shot right there. Oh my God. Ah. That's all right. I missed one high for once.
And he stood up. The cop that was on his side, those two cops, I don't know, they was intimidated, maybe. I don't know what they were thinking at the time, but George, he then was in peaceful form.
That's 50. That's 67 right there.
In so many words, I've been hurt.
It's not bad.
Please, officer.
Ah.
In other words, like, or y'all detaining or using such force right now.
Terrible. Well, except for making 10, and now I'm screwing it up.
We don't see George fighting in the video. We see the officers taking him out. It's a little bit of a tussle in the car to get him out. That's why I'm asking you those questions, how it went. Then we see him sitting
There we go. Not bad.
by the store where
Two
the
back.
guys were. And there's time passing, and they're talking. What was that about? Do you remember?
44th isn't bad. Gotta have the clubs, man. That's the whole thing.
At that time, on the other side, as you said, I could see and witness across the street and hear him talking. And I witnessed other cops still down and like, still like, to me, I can see him talking.
Okay, so you're talking about before they cross the street?
Yeah. Counselor, remember how like in the video, I don't know how much has been digested at this point, but one of the questions here, Counselor, is why it took
Dennis, you'll make it. Just play well, man. Play smart.
the store, whatever they felt the call was about and what the stop was about. You know, the job is to arrest these guys if they think they have probable cause and take them away. But this took such a long time that has never made sense, and that's why I'm asking this way, Counselor. So if you can help me along with it, that's great. But Mo, my point is, they could have, once they pulled them out of the car, they could have put you in a cruiser and taken you away if they thought they had probable cause for arrest. But they didn't.
They corralled me, and then they was all focused on George, Mr. George, which he was doing a peaceful protest. He was in his humblest form. He's on the ground.
And Chris, from what Mr. Wallace told me from the beginning, as he set the stage, Mr. Floyd was shot.
Yeah, cheater tease, right? Cheater tease.
So he was trying to gather what was happening. He was trying to
Cheater bite. Ooh, super cheater bite. I love bite. Oh fuck. Bite was probably the best thing they ever put on this game. But it's cheater tea time.
My client could tell you, he said, I've been police. What is this about?
Right, so Counselor, we're showing right now, just so you understand, we're showing like kind of 3 moments in, okay? You have, let's look at the moment 1, they approach the vehicle. Moment 2, they have George Floyd up against the wall. He's sitting on the ground against the wall, which I believe is part of the store where they were. Your client was on the other side of the street.
That's right.
And why did they sit him down there, Mo? What were they asking him? Like what was the point of having him on the ground and talking to him there? Do you remember?
I do not. Only thing I can remember, I thought that they were still fighting and tussling with him. The only reason he was on the ground.
Yeah, well, he was sitting there, and then they pick him up, and they start taking him to an SUV, and he falls on the ground. They then kind of half have him, and then he's back on the ground again. What were you there? What was going on?
Not a bad idea right there.
I witnessed him at this point that you're speaking of. He's very well handcuffed. When they had put him in the cruiser car, then they pulls him back out.
Yeah.
But I have to shift down at this point to see from my angle, and from that angle I can see him.
23, not bad.
Like they was taking, like just I don't know. It looked like they was.
So we're showing them move George from the Mercedes SUV over to the wall, and now he's on the ground sitting. It's a flash shot, so we don't know how he got down there. Now we see them pull him up by his arms, which are obviously handcuffed behind his back.
Oh boy.
And now they start moving him over. George is obviously complaining about what's going on. They're looking at his cuffs because he's complaining about it.
Is there a 100-yard hole on Sand Hill? 13. I'm gonna try the forward set.
And why he had to wind up face down on the ground the way he was with the officer on his throat. How did you understand it in the moment of what was going on and why?
At this point, I can remember seeing Mr. Thurs from the cruiser through the 20, so I can see his feet and remember seeing the officers riding his back and actually so from what I gathered, it was actually one of them said that they thought he was gonna be kicking or maybe was too large for the back of the car, so he might have had I don't know what they thought actually, but
he recalls he was
The one iron. The one iron of death.
pleading for his life, begging and crying out for his life.
And the understanding, counsel, your perspective of what you've been told, why? So they sit him in the cruiser or the SUV, and then they take him back out, which is one of the things that just doesn't make any sense.
Oh, nothing on that. Oh, I need a backy. Oh, boo. Still a good shot, though, and I missed the putt. Oh, I forgot to fucking put spin on it. That shot was money. Operator error.
A good 10 minutes. And me knowing Mr. Floyd, I'm always knowing that he's always trying to be as humble as he can, because he know he gets big guy status. He gets extra attention, good or bad, but he knows how to conduct himself. Just
The
like
Chipper Club.
Everyone knows he's known as a gentle giant. Bottom line. So even dealing with law enforcement that he has no control of, he still tries to come in this humblest form, and that's what I remember witnessing. I've seen it before, and it turned out not like such with him losing his life.
And Chris, my client will tell you when he saw and he was experiencing this, he didn't even know that Mr. Floyd was dead at that point. He thought that when they were in the gurney and going in the ambulance, that they were.
Look at this, the rare forward. Look at that.
He was too big for the patrol car, so this was another way to take him in.
I should have built this club set a while ago, huh? The Morewood.
Maurice, when he was on the ground and you heard him screaming near the end, give us a sense of what that was like to hear it and to see what you could. Where was your head in your heart when you were watching it?
Another, oh, look at that, another half and half. Learn that shot. The half and half is hot right now.
Another precinct officer to stay, not so active as far as movement, which was protocol. And,
Big bounce.
Video the next day, like my lawyer said,
Woo.
From that angle of the video that was released, it's horrific. It's a horrific act.
You think the officers knew that George was suffering and struggling the way he was?
The guy that was on his neck for that long, I really believe, from that watching the video, he looked down and studied and knew from my personal.
Chris, any human being with eyes and ears knew he was suffering.
I saw my brother take his last breath. The world saw him take his last breath. He was dead before he left the scene.
Did you hear the officers saying anything to one another about what they were doing to Floyd or how George Floyd...
Yeah, I'm doing all right so far. Shit.
No, because after they got him on the gurney, he was shuffled out of there. Of course, they was asking the question, what are they going to do with myself and the passenger? And they was like, are they good? And asking for questions. Let us hear everyone go and cleaning the scene up like protocol, policemen, you know, how they do.
They let you go?
Yes. They released us. They released us.
While they were on George, and Counselor, help me if you feel I'm confusing context.
I got on. Not bad. Right 4, huh? Hey, made one. Look at that. 14 front? Not bad. And I missed that putt.
The officer was on his neck. Did you hear any conversation from them about any kind of concern?
Chris, he was across the street.
Too far away.
There was a lot of commotion. Sirens were starting to come.
Hold on. All right, another half and half works. A little heavy, but not bad. Ah, another blown putt. Fuck. Check your brake. Not checking my brake. I missed 2 putts. I'd be tied for first right now. Woo! Nice cutty. I'm playing this one pretty good so far, except the 2 fucking putts.
I think said they gonna kill me. I heard him saying, I can't breathe.
If you can, Counselor Maurice, will you do me a favor? Let me take a commercial. I don't want your only perspective on George to be how he died. I want to hear about why you loved him, why he was your friend.
Ah, get up.
Know about him, that people need to know about him to understand why you're telling the story and people who know him about how he would have been with the police is something.
All right, good luck, Dennis. Hope you hold on.
So I'll take a quick break, I promise. I don't want to break this off. I don't want to talk about this. I know it's hard, and I appreciate it, but people need.
Come on. Oh, I thought that was in.
Bias and stuff to strip away from people so they can just see it for what it was. So, Counselor, are we good with that?
Yes, thank you, Chris.
All right, thank you. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. This is a perspective we have not heard. Right now, as this case is coming ever closer, it's one that we need. Please, stay with us.
You love your freedom, but it's joint pain.
Woo! Floater.
Unlike other creams, joint flex helps strengthen joints.
3 putts.
Long-lasting pain relief.
God. I'd be winning. Oh, it's splat, too, of course. God, you know, this is why I don't like playing on the small screen, because I fucking miss too many putts. I mean, I should be better, but it's just different enough where it's just different enough. Well, I gotta play. This game is very disappointing also, Dennis. I'm with you. Ah, I better make this putt. No man's land. Woo! Another semi half and half. Although if that was a full half and half, that'd probably been a little bit better. Oh, I caught him anyway! No shit!
But we quickly realized we needed a way to supplement our income.
Our friend sold the
Okay, don't fuck this up.
and that got me thinking. Maybe selling our policy
Right 10.
our retirement.
I was skeptical, so I did some research and called.
All right, 8. Not so bad.
They explained life insurance is a valuable asset that can be.
See? And then I do that, and I go back, I fucking lose again.
Keep part of it with no future Who knew? We sold our policy. Now we
Fucking A. 3 fucking putts in that.
If you have $100,000 or more of life insurance, you may qualify to sell your policy. Don't cancel or let your policy lapse without finding out what it's worth. Visit CoventryDirect.com and find out if your policy qualifies.
Ah.
651-0200. Coventry Direct, redefining insurance. Do you have an idea for an invention, but you don't know what to do next? Call Invent Help. They've been helping inventors for 35 years.
Ah, chokage. Big, disappointing chokage. That could have been... I still wouldn't have beat him with 20. The 3 putts would have given me 25. I wouldn't have beat him. Ah, disappointing.
They have tools, and they have talent.
Okay, I got 2 more guys. Dos más Fuego de Golfo.
And their workplace is your home.
Or something like that. I'm trying, man.
But you will find them on Home Advisor.
I don't play that. I'll play that.
Tool you need to book the best local pro for any project. Because as long as things need fixing, we'll be here to fix them.
Hey, Mama, what's up? I only see one price on my phone bill. You're on T-Mobile. Taxes and fees are included. Why can't all my bills be like this? I don't know, Mama.
With T-Mobile, taxes and fees are included. And when you switch your fan plan, 4 lines of unlimited for just $35 a line.
We've always said love is all you need. And now, more than ever, love is all that matters. Yeah, you can take me there. When the time comes, we'll be waiting for you.
I don't think I need a 9-iron on this course.
Wayfair has way more ways to renovate your home. From inspiration to installation. Like way more vanities perfect for you.
Nice.
Way more unique fixtures and tiles.
Pairing.
Way more top brands and sinks and faucets. Way
Excuse
more
me.
ways to rule your renovation.
Nice.
Oh, you put the AC back on. It's getting warm in here.
Wayfair. Way more than furniture.
Excuse me.
All right.
And you get to see the jar again.
A perspective we have not gotten yet on the George Floyd situation. We've shown you the video, but we now have a friend of George Floyd's who was in the car. All right. Mr. Maurice Hall was with us.
Good thing I vacuumed the floor the other day.
Thank you very much, Council, for coming back actually on the phone. Thank you very much to have you both. Thank you for waiting over the break. I want to be clear to people. The stop that resulted in the death of George Floyd also resulted
Hey, you guys are welcome.
for you with the
I'm only showing 1, but 2 of you are watching. I like it.
the end of all of this, right?
Thank you guys so much. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. It's all right. I'm playing okay. I mean, I'm missing some easy shots, but you know that's the way it is. This is hard. This is only like 2/3 the size of the 21-inch because of the area thing, you know.
The only reason that we have the pressure that we have right now is because of the public seeing what happened and the public reacting and making sure that justice is being carried out. I want to make sure we didn't get into a lot of
Terrible.
tonight because I want to preserve our client's testimony for trial as a potential witness in trial. But I think it's important for the public to know that Mr. Floyd did not resist. That is clear without a doubt. So I want to be careful of how much we talk about on your show, and I respect you a lot. But that was the point of doing this, is to make sure that the public knew that he did not resist.
Understood.
And much of the rest of the facts we'd like to preserve. We'd like to prepare for court.
Understood. Agreed to and understood and accepted, Counsel. I was just trying to highlight the fact that a man is dead and people will actually let go at the end of it. So the idea of suggesting, well, it had to be something bad, is...
Okay, it's right 1. That's right less than 1. That's left less than 1.
As your friend. Tell me why.
There you go.
Tell me what people need to understand about George. Big, strong George, could be menacing, maybe scared police officers, how big he was. What did you need to know about George, and what did George know about himself that led him to handle himself the way he did?
George is a very wise guy. He knows his strength. He knows knows his capability. He knows his heart. He knows where he come from. He's a leader. He's very wise. He has aura, energy about himself. He knows how to be seen, but not like he's trying to be seen. He's very professional.
And you know, Chris, he described him to me like this.
Woo!
He said, you know, George was an adder to the life. He said some people subtract, some people divide, but he added to everyone's life that he came in contact with. And he certainly left a huge impression on my client.
What do you want people to know about him? When they hear the name George Floyd, and obviously, you know, he is touched a nerve in this country and in fact around the world. What do you want to know about the man who's not with us anymore? I know you're still talking about
too far out.
because all of this is still
Oops.
in shock. And I feel for you on that level. What should they know?
Big George Floyd, the gentle giant. My king. My pimp.
Yeah, complete random.
I'm very sorry for your loss. And I hope that
If you want to request something, I guess.
That his death comes to mean so much more than just the circumstances of the same. That it gets us to a better place in a recognition. If only because of how graphic this was. And I'm sorry you had to live through it, sir. But Maurice Lester Hall, thank you so much for giving us the truth of your perspective about what happened.
Maurice Lester?
People have a hard time accepting the truth in this
Mo Lester?
And Ashley,
Really? Maurice Lester Hall? Mo Lester?
I wish you good luck going forward.
Thank you, Chris.
All right, God bless.
No disrespect intended, but that's the guy's name.
All right, so look.
Okay, so that's
Perspective of somebody who's in the car.
right 3. Okay, that's a lot. So that's 1.9. That's about 0.7 right there. 0.6 or 0.7 right. And I missed it. Oh, I really missed it.
Is being cautious, and I understand. But the man was in the car, he wound up being let go, and the entire time he heard his friend wondering why it was happening this way. And you do have to open-mindedly recognize this. Why did it take so long?
Ah, he blew that hole.
He was a big guy. He wasn't Shaq, okay? You know, the idea that he can't fit in the car doesn't make sense. He was in a car. He was in a mid-sized Mercedes SUV, okay? Why against the wall? Why back up? Why on the ground? Why in the cruiser? Why back on the ground? Why so much time? This is what has to be answered in this prosecution. That is what fairness under the law demands. Because for something so extreme, for so long, I don't know what your background is, and it doesn't really matter. Nobody is trained to put their name on someone's throat. It is an inherently deadly thing to do. I'm not talking about on the nape of the neck. I'm not talking about on the back of the neck. I'm talking about on the throat. Okay? I have most of a lifetime learning this stuff. You won't find a cop that told you he was trained to do that. Why do it? Why not? Why nobody say anything? It is a horrible mystery. And that interview is very...
Some of the branches, no trees.
And it didn't make sense to him either. Now, before Floyd was killed, we were taking apart the murder case of Ahmaud Arbery in Georgia. It's not just
Looks like I gotta do that stuff for him. Then I gotta finish those drives up.
what happened with Arbery on your screen.
I paused the Pine Coast. That sounds good. I'll do that.
We have more information to share with you.
And maybe I'll. Okay, Pine Coast has a short part 3, right? That's good.
Are ordered to stand trial. Ahmaud's mother has been listening to the interview, and she's here along with an Arbery family attorney. I want to shift your attention to that because it's the same issues. I know they're not police.
Good ball right there.
But what we heard in court today was so direct to what it's all about.
Maybe I'll even use the 8.5 driver in that setup. But thank you guys for hanging with me. a low budget, low quality production. But I get the picture straight once in a while. And there's a laptop. There you go. Yes, I have the same blanket covering each window. I somehow ended up with, my daughter gave me the bowling blanket, and my bowling girl in my bowling league, Kimmy, gave me the bowling blanket. So I have 2 bowling blankets.
So we're talking 24/7 protection, and Laura, hello?
Yeah.
We can see you on your phone.
Oh, my bad. You can continue.
I think she's still on my phone.
Want to eat better while staying in? Eat freshly. We're here to help with chef-cooked meals ready in minutes. Skip the shopping, cooking, and cleaning, and get meals delivered fresh, not frozen, right to your door. Build your weekly menu today at freshly.com.
Did you know sleep helps support immune function? Only Ren Fresh uses iron-powered melatonin to deliver up to 7
The forward from the Morewood.
Sleep doctor recommended Ren Fresh, your nightly sleep companion. Now available in the sleep section at Walgreens.
When Visible set out to create
This is bad.
that wasn't working. Stuff like fees from nowhere, time-wasted stores, misleading ads, unhelpful help.
Not too bad. Of course, I hit the fringe or the rough.
Plus unlimited data, messages, and minutes. It's a simple system. Trim the bad. Make the good better. And way cheaper. Meet Visible. Unlimited data on Verizon's Virgin LTE network. Just $25 for your first month. Join us at visible.com.
National Geographic is sending Gordon Ramsay
Woo!
series Tasty Adventure. Let's go. Connect with cultures around the world through food. Oh my God. Adding a dash.
How's that? The 1 outer, intentional. I'll bow for that one. That was pretty good. Nice game, G-Ride. Nice chip in to finish that. The 1 outer. All right, where are we going? Oh yeah, the coast with the most.
This is a much different scene than we saw last night. Tensions going on. It is increasingly worrisome. Do you mind telling me why I'm under arrest, sir?
I'm David Culver in Wuhan, China, Tokyo, Japan, CNN, Seoul, Hong Kong, Istanbul, and Athens, Greece, in northern Italy.
Nobody I know. That's rare. Nobody I know on that whole screen. I have to get my name up there. Some good scores though. 29. Nice game. Thank you, Dennis.
Respected testing agency in the world awarded PC-Matic the best.
PC-Matic.
American-made PC-Matic blocked 100% of the viruses.
Okay, now we're gonna go.
Many from countries.
We're gonna go with the low driver in this set.
PC-Matic is the best antivirus for productivity and sharper gameplay. PC-Matic's secret weapon is its next-generation whitelist technology that proactively stops modern threats like ransomware with minimal impact on system performance. PC-Matic is a browser plugin for a more secure and pleasant online experience. PC-Matic protects.
Well, thank you guys for joining me.
XP and Vista. Windows 7.
Be safe where you are. Watch out for the Antifa. Watch out for the miscreants, and watch out for the Corona.
And Android phones and tablets. PC-Matic is
Like my afternoon showed you why you should stay the fuck home, even though it started out really well.
get the best performing.
Like it started out well. I had a letter I was gonna mail, then I couldn't mail it, and from that it was shitty. Well, no, it wasn't that shitty. I mean, just stuff turned up dead along my route. That wasn't fun. They were trying to tell me something.
Was targeted. That confirmed that the situation is as ugly as it is imagined to have been. That he was pursued, that he was run down and murdered. Then, as he lay dying, his accused killer reportedly spewed hate that takes this directly to what it was most feared to be.
The pitching wedge is like it's 10 more. Just 10 more. 10 more than the G wedge. So I got rid of the 9-iron. This set. Oh no, wait. Wait, on this set, no, this is the 8.5 set. Yeah, in that set, I got rid of the 9-iron. I got a 4-wood. The P wedge is all right. It's just I got to hit it harder, or lay off the 8-iron. I have a big gap. I have 40 between each of those clubs. 40, 80, 120. I got the broken 8-iron just for extra credit too. I had to. I couldn't do a 125 not 8-iron in that set.
What you learned in court today about what Ahmad had to deal with and how it was, and the words that came out of one of the men that reflected what was in his heart in that
This
moment.
might make it.
It was very heartbreaking.
Ah.
I often imagined the last minutes of my son's life. I didn't imagine it would be that harsh, but to learn that that statement was made in the last seconds of his life, it was very hard.
Yeah, it's no, the pitching wedges are. I chip really good with the pitching wedge.
As a mother, wanted to know what happened, or do you?
Yeah, see, you can also play a 2-iron set because of this hole. This hole, if you got some low clubs, if you got an O-bird is good for this hole. But even though the woods are good though too.
What actually happened out in situation?
The words used by one of the killers.
But I love threading the low iron through that gap. 2-iron would have been 2 hybrid would have been nice right there. Hard club to control though.
It was said in the moment about your son, right after they had to realize what had happened.
I'm not playing it if I have to.
What's its significance to me?
Oh, it's Zeus-ifier.
It's hard to know that he had to go through that after he actually ran for his life. I mean, when he couldn't run anymore, he had to fight. And then after he fought, he was killed. Very hard to know that he endured that.
Oh shit.
The man who gave us the video, right? Gave the world the video that wound up making this real for people. His lawyer says he was just doing what any patriotic citizen would do, helping the neighbor. Saw a man he didn't recognize running down the street, a vehicle with people he did recognize pursuing them, so he went to help and see. What is your take on what this situation was about?
I think that Miss Ryan played a major part.
Sit. Not bad.
He just wasn't right.
All right. Hey, Eagle. 15 after 8?
And he played that part very well.
Damn. Zeus-ifier is lighting it up. Good night, Dennis. 10 holes left, guys. Well, thanks for joining me. Let's do it again tomorrow. It's going to be 87 degrees.
What is your hope that these cases come to mean?
I might go grocery shopping early tomorrow. Try to avoid the crowd.
I'm hoping that the death of my son, also of Mr. Boyd, that their deaths will implement change. So no other African American
Woo!
male will lose their life in such manner.
Now, last time I interviewed
I hope you got it.
and you, counselor,
Did he get it? Did he get it? Oh, I'm only 3 down now. You got Eagle there or Birdie?
for the rest of your life. And I'm sensitive to that now too. I'm not going to repeat what we learned. In fact, anybody in this audience out of 3rd grade knows exactly what kind of words were used and how they described your son, and it doesn't bear repeating. Lee, what does bear a little bit of context from your legal perspective is the early narrative of he was just jogging, we followed him, he wouldn't stop, so we got out of the car, and then he jumped the guy with the gun, so he had to shoot to the fence.
Oh, out of the dirt. Nice.
The GBI has found. They found
He hold that too? Would he drive it and put in? Is that drivable? Is it? He drove something. Thank you, Brandon. Yeah, just enough.
Exactly what you said. There was a level of coordination, and I will just say, sitting next to
Kick up. Ah.
mother, Wanda, during as this testimony came forward, it was very difficult, and I like to think that I can be pretty composed. But as I saw her begin to be
20 after 12 with 84K. That's insane.
So I
Yeah, of course it hits a fringe right there. Thank you, Jim Z.
And we just heard it over and over and over again as he walked through the narrative. And it seemed like the defense was leaning into that.
Well, I'm having a decent game at least. I'm not gonna catch freaking Zeusafire.
And that there is reason to believe that he was hit by one of the vehicles, yes?
Ah.
We didn't pick up testimony that he was hit by a vehicle. He was ran off the road into a ditch by Mr. Roddy. And so in order to avoid being struck by the vehicle, Ahmad went into a ditch so that the car wouldn't dip down into it. But that did not end the pursuit. They continued to circle around him. And this was an ongoing aggressive pursuit.
That's it. That's the point of clarification. Lee, thank you.
Not bad.
Much more to be told here. We will not let the case go away until the mistakes are made.
Oh, here we go again.
We have to stay on these situations through resolution and figure out what difference they make in that community, because the difference in your lives will be forever. We have to honor that as well. Ms. Cooper, I'm sorry to put you in these
It's fucking terrible. I'm just in between. Yeah, I'm not gonna catch him. There's no way. He's Zeusfer is good. I just want to stay ahead of everybody else. I just gave up 2 strokes.
All right, we're gonna be right
Hey, from AT&T here. I'm back, and while most stores are open, I'm working from home and here to help.
Oh no. Fuck. I can't even try that.
AT&T, America's fastest network for iPhone. Second tip, you can put googly eyes on your stuff to keep yourself company. For example, that's Geraldo. Oh, sorry, Nancy, I forgot.
Get the amazing iPhone 11 for half off on AT&T, America's fastest.
Hey, it's working. Hey, I got it working, man. What's up, Gator Chomp? Oh, I saved par. Zeusfer fucked up a hole and he's 27 after 16. Wow. A couple holes to go, guys.
Anytime, any place, education for anyone. Enroll today.
Travis, do you see all the empty area on the screen? Okay, see what we got for 18.
Even a few tears. Fortunately, his employer gave him plenty of time to get it right. And that support for Vince the dad helped Vince the employee return to work with a whole new purpose. Ultimate software helps you treat your employees.
I didn't cut it.
Because how you treat people changes everything.
Yes, you want to sell it.
That went 343?
Down in value. That way you capture the loss for tax purposes, and then simultaneously use.
Sorry for the bad finish, guys. Nice bogey. Hopefully I held on for second. I did. 30. 30 with a miss. That he might have lost 2 strokes on that hole too. That's a sick game. But anyway, thank you guys so much. Y'all have a great night. Look for you tomorrow. Now I gotta do like some. Look at this. These are waiting to go. I'm copying all kinds of files. I paused it just to stream. But anyway, you guys have fun. I'll see you later. Peace. Oh wait, I still got